So I don't keep it plugged in, it goes off. It's recording, okay. So where do I sit? That's a good question. I don't know if I'm focused or not. Kinda. Sit on the top of the variac? I don't know. How do I stand up straight? And me here is the one that got injured. We all get injured, don't we, sometimes? Let's figure out what to sit on. I'm sitting on this here. But, Oh, no, I gotta move iPad into the right position. Alright, okay. Can I sit on this thing? Ugh. Waddle puss. Do the stupid thing this way. Yeah, so I gotta keep it plugged in. It's just battery, I guess, is gone or whatever they use in stupid things. Hello, what do we have here? Oh, okay. So we're sitting on this Scott Radio Company. I'm in. I think I am. It's coming in. Alright, hi, talking about what? Something. So, for me, restoration of anything is pretty fast. I'm so used to doing it. Ever since I was a kid, one of my first achievements, brag, John, was a takedown Winchester Model 94. It was through a house fire. It was all bent and twisted. No stock. Actually, we stored the whole thing and traded it years later to Gaddison Machinery, Phil Gaddison, on Adnack Street in Vancouver for some other things. He was very happy with it. So that's one of the major things I did. What else? Other old guns, electronics, other crazy old things. So I've been doing this restoration stuff for quite a while and building my own stuff. Although I like to get some modern machine tools that don't need restoration. It helps out quite a bit, but it's been a hell of a long time. I was talking about that thing on the floor. I don't know if you can see it there. No, I don't know. Anyway, so I do a lot of build my own stuff to engineering standards of military, okay? And I do tropicize it with shellac and varnish and all that stuff. Keeps me out of trouble. Like this thing will be restored. It's doing it, for like the time I have to brag that I got a little experience. Wish I had something I sit closer to. Can I move? Yeah. What's this? Transceiver. Okay. You can sit on that. Transceiver. Army. An Army transceiver. Heavy fellow, but oh well, I can maybe sit on and talk. I don't know, we'll see. A little hard on the ass. The buttons go up your little butt. Yeah. Position my little rear posterior just perfect here. Crazy. Oh, I wish I could. It's a little hard on the ass. So. What else? That thing. Jeez, I don't know. Uh, position those cheeks properly. I thought I had a piece of foam around somewhere. Oh, I do. Hold on. Hold on. Number one. Hold on. Jeez. That is hard on the ass. Excuse my language. It is. I'm coming. Ah, I'm coming. Alright, so I got this. Thanks to Mr. Alec in Greece, who packs all this stuff with this kind of foam. And I got lots of foam. Kind of about, how many? A ton or two? Oh, so good. Oh my goodness. That's easier. Yeah, it works. Yeah, Mr. Alex is a very good eBay seller, and I bought lots from him. Probably 2,000 pounds or more. And who else? It was a nice friend in Scotland. We bought from Leaffields Logistics Naval in the UK's main navy. It was 1,000. Well, it was 800 kilos of stuff. He shipped it box by box by box to over here. I mentioned that the other day too, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright, so anyhow, got my rear posterior being comfortable. And I was just talking about our little friend on the floor there in the other video, so I decided to perfect for what I needed for within an electrostatic field and magnet clamps. It's all aluminium, cast aluminium, of course, and high grade, I believe. And I'll be adding RF to it as well as ordinary high voltage direct current. Oh, lots to do in here. Wow. And some of the stuff's mounted pretty high. Oh, wow. Well, I take precautions with stuff in case of an earthquake. There's a massive screen over there. 1, 2, 3, 8 cameras? Because that whole system that's been installed in here will capture all the stuff that will be going on in here, as well as outside. That's the biggest screen you can get. Should I show it to you? I guess I can get up and move this around. Oh, well, at the end, maybe. I'm feeling a bit lazy right now. Up. How life is life, you know. So, as I was saying in the other video, a lot of my, I used to call them mentors, that passed away. A lot of them. They're talking a lot. When I was in LA quite a bit, staying at Kirk R. Thatcher's home with Yen and friends, we used to go off to dinner in LA from Glendale to talk. And a lot of people are talking about Dr. Robert Jan and the information they were getting for Chris Carter and his X-Files, which is around 94. at that time when I was in LA. Been to LA many times, but he's doctor. I never communicated with him, but he's worth studying. Dr. Robert Jen. He's done some unique experiments, and this information Chris Carter needed to do his X-Files stories, which are fun. And I mean, the stories were filmed right in my area, just some blocks away at the Millennium House, I used to call it. 5th Street and 6th Avenue, 5th Avenue, 727 5th Avenue, yeah. And a few blocks away and sometimes outside. And then when I was working on the warships, they filmed on Columbia, HMCS Columbia. .com and Endgame. And those ships, that ship was located in Fraser River down at the end of 8th Avenue, 8th Street, or whatever. I'd be working, but I had to be quiet. I actually just climbed up the superstructure and filmed down on some of the stuff going on. I kept quiet. I had my pipe, smoking my pipe, as it went on for a long time until dark, They got tents set up and free actors and producers and all that stuff. So I gotta be very quiet. We get in trouble. Well, it was fun days for me. Wow. Well, I took a good Xanax to get way up on top of the whole thing and filmed like that with a camera at that time. Ordinary camera. Then after the film shoot, Raleigh and I and his brother they were drinking beer. I was just filming and drinking beer, and we're all laughing about what was going on. So check it out. It's on. I upload some of the videos onto YouTube. Anyway, where is it going with all this? I think I'm kind of demented, I keep on talking incomprehensible gibberish, but yes, okay, so get back to science. Okay, yeah. Was I supposed to do? Yeah, Ken Shoulders. Who I met in the early 90s. First contact was at my place in New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. He stayed a week or more, and then as I went into the U.S., I stayed at his place many times, different places he had. So again, I miss these folks, and we had Dr. Elizabeth Ann Rauscher stay with us in Oregon for a month. She was in a wheelchair at that time, very sad. And she was with Ken and I and all that in LA too, but look, getting back to where I was going with Elizabeth. So I'd wheel her out to the cliff and we'd talk. I sit there smoking my cigarette or whatever I was smoking. She'd be talking about the beauty of the ocean and all that stuff. She was on a lot of drugs too, pharmaceuticals. And she had to get back to Arizona. And a couple of years later, she passed away. Wow. Now we have others who passed away, many of them. My tormentor and friend, Gordon Novell, who's a very famous guy. I worked with him on a project on reproduction of an alien vehicle. That was 2006. I was invited by him by phone, and we formed the group, the RAM group. Gordon passed away. He's on YouTube too. Nancy interviewed him, and he's on Nancy's website. Oh, that's 2012 or something. It's just so many others that just have gone. Thomas Bearden and many, many, many others. So anyway, I'm rambling on, but that's okay. I took a piece of Xanax and all my vitamins plus niacin. Nice rush. Do I sound stuffed up? Do I sound stuffed up? Feel stuffed up, some kind of virus. Anyway, the vitamins just go through you because I wasn't taking vitamins when I was in the hospital. You couldn't do what I was doing. And then laying around all day. Nah, no, time to go to work. Screw it. Even if I got COVID or the ordinary flu, I don't know. I don't care. But this is healing extremely fast. I could not walk on that. A week ago, I couldn't walk on it. But it started healing after the operation, and the good doctor who attended it, who did the operation, so, excuse me, Dr. Bowen, and the other doctor is a dentist, actually. They both seem to know what I'm doing and did do with all this stuff, and Dr. Bowen's just next door, by the way, so he might drop in anytime. So I'll seeing him soon after the dental appointment. Both of them are going to write a paper on this. I can't pronounce what it is. It's a very rare problem. It's caused by arthritis. Arthritic. But it's a disease that gets in there that's very rare. I think only a few people ever had that problem. See, arthritis is treated simply by stinging nettles. If you do it all the time, it goes away. That's what happened to me in Germany. I had a real issue in my hip. 1989. Went to a German doctor, treated that thing with stinging nettle injections and never again to return. So I'm going to have to find stinging nettles somewhere around here to treat this area here, maybe, and a few other areas, I think. I'm not going into pharmaceutical drugs. Taking one for a month and a half now, which is an antibiotic, and it ends, I think, in 3 weeks from now. Finally, but it's supposed to take certain vitamins, but I got permission to take them, especially potassiums, which I take several grams of, because everybody hasn't, they don't have enough potassium. That's why there's so much heart disease in the USA. That's why there's so many issues in the United States. Medical issues, because everything is salt, I've been taking potassium forever now. At least 3 grams, leaving the extra grams for intake from veggies and other things. You don't overdo anything, right? Right. Niacin is good to take. So I take niacin, niacinamide, NAC, as well. All the family of niacin, NADS. The whole family have been taking those. Must stay young and healthy. So, enjoy it, Major. Enjoy it. So, aircraft should have these little radios, little transmitters, little fellas, batteries and stuff. What do we got here? Yeah. Funny old stuff, huh? Come on in. Come on, the light bulb broke. Oh, it's okay. It's just kind of scrap. But interesting stuff. This is the old stuff. World War II, You got the valves, the triodes, coils. Well, you could transmit with this thing. What do we have? Yeah, we have tuning. Megacycles. How cute. Antenna coupling. Needs good cleaning, I guess. 100 watts? Something this small? Jeez. Little cheap little tubes are missing in the back, but oh well. And they get bigger. Should have cleaned the plate on it to tell you what it is. Didn't do that yet, so oh well. Normally I don't get the small stuff. About 12 volts. DC. That's kind of a giveaway to me, so anyway. I just saw it sitting there, picked it up. And left it up for now until I find a proper place for it, of course. Some of my transmitters are like, 1,000 watts out. So I'm still recording. This thing is still on. Oh, it's recording. What else can I talk about? Some crazy crap to upload tonight. Gotta take a good long hot bath tonight. So I don't know if you can see the scar, but let's see. So I'm still healing. Oh, John, what sexy legs you got? Yeah, of course. Yeah, this is turning to normal. You might see the scar there. The good doctor opened that up, cleaned out everything. Let me see if it. It's still healing. It's slightly warm. So what's going on, since I've been moving around in here quite a bit too, readjusting everything in there, so it's healing, and it will probably heal pretty good. Every day is better. A very short time ago, I was using a walker and a wheelchair. No, now I don't. I'm lifting stuff, moving around in here, climbing things, and doing that kind of stuff. I got a walker. Yeah, I know, a lot of your characters out there think, oh, crazy Johnny, he acts silly all the time, and oh, wears certain clothes, and oh, we don't take him serious, you know, he's just crazy, you know. Yeah, that's why I had a shirt and tie on, of course, and talking serious about physics, dynamics, and hypertensive circuits. Very serious, you know. No flamboyant clothes, unique hairstyles. We could go on. Let's see. We could go on like so. Some of those YouTube people are jerky, fast-talking people, you know. But however, the quantum dimensional physics with certain stars. Degradation into a red giant, blah, blah. You know, how can you live like that? Come on. I gotta be a silly asshole. So there you have it. I gotta be happy and silly. I'm not gonna change for anybody either. What do we have in here? A mouse? No. A blaze of cords. Okay. Back in a rack cabinet, 19-inch rack cabinet. So I'm gonna always act silly and dress like this, or even worse. I mean, why? Why not? You have to live. Live like you want to live, not like what you think you are. That makes any sense. I don't know the answer. But ooh, chunk of lead. Wow. Yeah, I'll be wearing these. When I do my commercial. Haven't worn these in a while, but they're hard to navigate with. Carla Knipson's shoes. Black and Decker Pecker Wrecker. So, a lot of those scientist guys out there, I don't know him. That's me. I think to myself, that's your world. It's so sad to hear about your world being unhappy all the time. Or egos. Some scientists have egos that are so big that it's amazing how they do it. So Alex Pizarro and I actually used to laugh at them. Get them from the University of British Columbia coming in to watch something happen in my place. Oh no, you can't do that. You can't turn it on. You burn your eyes out. You destroy something causing fires. And they'd walk out the door. And just, oh no, no. And it's like, oh no. It's just, Alex Pizarro would be laughing so hard. He'd just go for it. And luckily, there is a small video of Alex Pizarro being interviewed by the Canadian Broadcasting Company. I should make a dedication to him. I have pictures of him. I wonder if I have any video, because I got all the video and lines that entire wall up top there. Luckily, it has been transferred to a large computer. And all of it. It took Nancy weeks to do it. Day and night converting it straight line into the other hard drive. It was a number of years ago. It'd be fun to upload all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff you haven't even seen. I'd never given tapes. And a good one I just saw by accident on YouTube. It's Exploring the Unknown for Fox TV with Skinner from X-Files. Hard to pronounce his last name. But he interviews Alan Edwards, who was a journalist that covered the first TV show on what I was doing on the news. It's kind of funny looking at these older TV shows. Oh, I checked YouTube, you know, and I keep finding things that people upload or somehow found and uploaded it. It's kind of cool. But anyway, I guess I should slowly get going. I sound a bit rough in the voice. But this funny thing here is, look at that. It looks like a funny shopping cart. Compliments of Berkeley. And it's strong. It's built very well, so it will hold heavy-duty radio gear up to about 5, maybe possibly 6 feet. Down to 20 feet off the floor. 1.5 feet. Then I can put stuff under it, but it's a cool cart. A whole lot of goodies there, and this one back here is, yeah, it'll work. It's kind of not as strong as that, but it'll work. So everything is in regards to shelving and construction to hold all this stuff up, because it's all over the place, you know, on the floor. Very heavy. Very heavy. I had one. You see it? Yeah, I guess you can. I had one like this was donated to me by KS Mod Electrical Machinery. They donated a huge amount of turn of the century, actually, electrical machinery to me. So anyway, so I suppose I should get going. I'm doing short videos on a thing called clips with photographs and stuff like that. So some people already found it quite helpful to them. They're only about a minute and a half long or something like that. But show what do you call it, photographs of letters and documents and stuff. Because I wanted to get the films from what the Canadian government, both governments, USA and Canada, would not give the films. Los Alamos said, oh no, we just burned them up, threw them in the fire. Okay. Routinely destroyed. Oh, wow. But that's all I heard from them. Then Canadian government, I had a member of parliament, a representative, Chuck Cook, who kept writing them all the time, and they come back with different answers. Saying, well, it's a matter of national security, blah, 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 blah. Perrin Beatty, Minister of Defense, will get back to you. He never did, and I had to go through another Freedom of Information Act, but never got anything. So I guess they love their secret squirrel world. I sure got a lot of mail from them all. I got all the letters, of course. I can upload those, I suppose. But before I go, I should show you what it looks like with a big screen. Did I do that? Click on Princess Carla P. Knipson, Rothschild III. And check out Bob Greener's awesome video he's done yesterday, Martin Fleischmann Memorial Project. You'll get some good insights into what Bob does too. He's one of the brilliant ones out there and presenting it on YouTube media. Well, being secret squirrel or too not all plugged up with ego. So check it out. You'll love it. Gotta stand up. Yeah. What? You like that? Well, then I come around and give me a spanking. I like a spanking. Please do. Oh, God. Little Johnny Cupcake. Hi, I'm Johnny Cupcake. Here we are. Let's see if I can see it too. There it is. You know the colored areas? That's all different cameras. It's a huge screen. Oh, it's 4 feet or 5 feet. Well, I mean, it's hard to tell with a stupid iPad, but anyway, I gotta go. Off. Hard to get off. Then I want to go up.